Alright, this is a video showcasing some things that I traditionally haven't recorded much of, but I actually do in part of my training. Whether it's the battling ropes for a warm-up for upper body, or using the landmine for rows, because I don't have necessarily that heavy of dumbbells and I want a wider grip to work on grip strength. And also doing pull-ups with the ropes, which is significantly harder than doing lat pull down or just traditional pull-ups, even if they're weighted ones. And then there's some basic stuff that I do all the time, like the dumbbell triceps. If you guys watch any of my videos, you know I do a ton of those. Alright, so I'm going to show you a sped up version of me doing a bunch of different movements for the battling ropes. And I'm not a really big person into doing a whole lot of, like, you see my arm bike back there, the Echo bike, or even a treadmill, even though I do have both. I like mixing it up, doing a workout that's a little bit closer to what I might be doing. So, and there's a lot of great things that benefits you get from doing battling ropes. So if you guys ever wanted to, should I get a battling rope? For $100, if you got the space, or if you don't have much space, just get really thick, heavy ones. And they're an awesome thing to have. All right, so landmines. You could do the cheap version where you basically cut open a tennis ball, jam it into a corner. But if you're going to do a lot of landmine stuff, guys, you probably want like a thing like I have there with the Rogue one, and just stick it into a bunch of heavy plates. So I've got a 100-pound plate on the bottom there, and then like a 45-pound plate. So it's about 145 pounds anchoring it in. And I'm just doing rows from different angles, like a dumbbell row. And I've always done them like this anyway, guys. I think it's because I want the stability for wrestling, but I have a lot of my clients too. I make them do dumbbell rows just like that so they don't have any support. And the nice thing with the landmines is that thick end of the barbell makes it really, really hard. But then I'll do them from the center too, or the regular part of the barbell. This is a big thing I wish I had done, these rope pull-ups. When I was powerlifting, I didn't have the setup, but when I moved out to my new place and new gym, I went ahead and got some thick ropes, and it's a big deal for grip. This is really, really hard, and so rather than doing like weighted pull-ups, which you can do, I think a lot of times it's just good to do the same weight by trying to hold yourself up. And you can see my shortened range of motion there. These are really, really hard. So if you had a thinner rope, you could always loop it through at the top and just grab two ends. But if you guys don't have ropes, I would buy some ropes, put them at the top of your power rack, and do pull-ups like that sometimes. Don't always do lat pull-downs or even weighted pull-ups. Test your grip, especially if you're in powerlifting or any sport for that matter. And this one you'll see me do time and time again. This is the way to go, guys. If you really want strong triceps, especially to improve your bench press, you need to do dumbbell tricep extension. You will see me do tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of sets of this. It's nice because it's dumbbells, so you're not using your dominant side all the time. And for me, it's a big deal because I am right-handed, but my left side is the side that I had the left bicep tendon tear. And so working the opposite muscle group right here, I'm getting elbow extension, but that's really going to help with getting blood flow into that area and helping it heal and get stronger and work on range of motion in that area. So you'll see me do a lot of those. And guys, if you haven't done some of those other exercises, they're not that expensive, and you could really expand on what you do for your training. So I hope you guys saw something you like. Take care. Talk to you soon.